So this is continuation of DAX text functions in Power BI of earlier session. Earlier we have been learned regarding some of them in these functions, and then we'll learn like remaining, which are very important. Okay, we'll learn this and then we'll practice real-time scenarios. Okay, it's not like just learning, and then like we'll practice real-time scenarios, and then afterwards, if we have like enough time, we'll go into like date. But still, before going to other functions, we need to like have a good grip on this, not only just simply using these functions, but need to have good logic building upon these things. And then I'll give you some scenarios, and then based upon that, you need to just do your task for today. Okay, today I'll give you some task also, very good task. You need to have a lot of practice times for to achieve that task. Okay, before that, I just make you to create to have the logics, how to build the logics, how to use function in function, that kind of things I'll give you, and then you need to like we'll go through that things. Okay, earlier recap, just combine values. Combine values is to combine or join two or more text using some delimiter. There is a delimiter. Without delimiter we can't do anything. Then whenever you don't want any delimiter, and then but okay, you want to add two texts, only two are available over here. Two texts if you want to add, then okay, you can go for concatenate if you don't want to use any delimiter. Then find, okay, we'll talk regarding concatenate text later. Then like exact is nothing but okay, checks whether the two given texts are exactly same or not. If it is not, okay, it will if it is true, if it both are same, then it will give true, or else if it gives false. And then like find gives us the starting position of a text, or else we can talk it as a starting position of a part of text within the original text, and then it will obviously take the starting number, okay, which is optional. At the same time, not found value also optional. When okay, not found value is will be used whenever okay we have we do, if we don't find that value, then what we need to show, that is what we'll give there. That might be anything. Okay, that will give and the search find is case sensitive. The search also does the same thing. It will search a text part within another text. Okay, and then returns the position of that particular first character of that particular find text, but it is not a case sensitive. And then coming to format is nothing but okay, any value that we give, okay, if we write the beside or like some format, it will gives that, okay, but that is completely lengthy concept. Once we finish all these things, then we can go into like okay, do these things. Format we'll use more in date types, date format, date functions we'll use a lot. We'll explain that also later. Before that, okay, so we do have left means okay, whenever we give a text, okay, and then a number of characters that we want, it will start counting from the left side of the text, and then those many characters, okay, this it will give you. Let us suppose that I have given a text and then I given 3, then from the left, the first 3 characters will be like shown in the output. When it comes to the right, okay, the same thing, but okay, it will count from the right side those number of characters that you require. It will count from the right side, and then those characters will be given as output. Just remember, it doesn't count from the left side. It counts from the right side, and then from the right side, if we give 3, it will it will search for 3 characters, and then it will gives the output. That's it. The length is nothing but okay, it will fetches the total length of the string. Total length of the string it fetches, and then lower is like okay, whatever the type of this text, okay, it will convert into lowercase, and then whenever it is you want to convert to uppercase, you can make it like upper. Simple. And we do have some other function which is very interesting. Okay, this is called mid. Returns a string of characters from the middle of the text string given starting position and the length. Let us suppose I do have a string, and then in that, okay, I want to like get a part of the string from a particular character to number of characters, like how many characters that we want to get it from that string. If we give them, we'll get it. For that, what we'll do, we'll go into and get our data as a regular. Okay, as regular, I'm going to get my data. Yeah, and then my data is orders table. I just need it. I'm just going to load that one. And okay, I got my data, and then I want to, we already know what is the data. Then from here, I want to create a new call, new measure. Then let me show what exactly the mid function does. Okay, I'll write it as mid, and then after, okay, again mid, and tab, and then like, what is that text? I want to give it like PRASAD maybe. And then starting position, I want to start from the second character. And then I want 3 characters. What does it returns? Can you please tell me what does it returns? Sharath? Sharath, are you there? Yeah, can you tell me what will be the result? RAS. Okay, from the second character, it will count 3, and then those will be like given. Mid will be used to get okay part of the string, okay, given the starting position and number of characters that we want. So whenever we give starting position, whenever we know starting position and number of characters that we want from this string, we can give it. But if we don't know like these things, then what we can do? Then obviously I just need starting from R, I need 3 characters. How you can do? Starting from R, I need 3 characters. Then you need to find where R is, right? Starting from R, you want okay 3 characters. Okay, that's fine. Then you want where exactly R is. Right now you find the character like the R is in second place, so you gave it. But I want to find where R is. I don't know like where exactly R is. Starting from R, I just need 3 characters. Then how can you do? What is that? Yep. Then you can give find. Okay, find, and then like this is using function. It's not like okay. As per requirement, if you want to make it dynamic, then this is the same thing. Find text. Okay, I want to make it like find R, and then like comma. Then within text, okay, like I want to like make it within text is PRASAD, the same text. Okay, and then afterwards, okay, starting position maybe like okay the same thing, and then like okay, I want to give it like 0, whatever, and close it. And then let's make it like we got the answer. So I want to make it like from A, I want, and what I'll do. You can see from A, we are getting that. So this is how we use functions in function. Whenever okay, we don't have like similar function, then we will think about like what we can do, and then we need to get some logic, find the logic there, and then we can do that. Even I want to like get from A to D. I don't know where it is D. I want to get from A to D. So obviously, again you'll write the find, and then you will write D over there. So that, and then again it will give okay if we find like that, then obviously it will give 6, means it will count for 6. So but we don't want to do that. Then obviously we need to find A, and then we need to find D, and then from that D we need to delete this A, and then we'll get the remaining, and then we need to go for that. Okay, that is what like Prasad, and then like X, Y, Z, A, B, C. This is what my name. I want to get from R to D, R to D. How you can get that? I know where it is R. And then if you find D, then obviously I need R to D, but I don't want to write anything. So can you do that? I need R to D, R to D. I don't know like where they are. I don't know where they are. I don't know the numbers where they are. So how I can do that? Will be error, okay. Just tell me the answer, okay, if you find. This is how you build the logic. If you don't like get your logics, then obviously you will be Control V. And then again, I want to find the D. Find the D. I'll find the D. But what it is like, okay, if you find the D and then like if you enter, you don't get that D. I'll get more letters. See, I'm getting more letters. I don't want to get that. What we need to do, then obviously again, Control C minus Control V. This one. This is how we do. I didn't give anything over there. Did I give any numbers? Nope. Only just here to get okay -1 position. This is how we build okay lot of logics. Once we gone through like one function means we need to use second time we don't need to like search for that. Again we need to get that logic. So here what I done is this one is like to find the position of R, and this thing is to find how many characters from R to D. Second one is how to find the number of characters from R to D. I don't know how many characters are there, but I need to find how many characters are there from R to D. So what I've been done, I found the number over here for D. So it is in 6th place. Okay, if I give 6 over here, it will find okay R, A, S, A, D, and then like 6, total 6, it will find R to X, but I don't want that. So what I can do, I'll find this D, and then I already know what is the position of R. So from this, if I remove this -1, then obviously I'll get the number of characters over here. So this is how we do. If you don't understand, just keep on repeatedly, just view this video. You can have an idea once you go through all these things. It's not like very instantly you may not get the logic. If you don't get that things, okay, repeatedly you see and then you can understand. Once you practice the find and mid and things repeatedly, then you can make these kind of things repeat moreover. Okay, don't feel like okay, this is a bit tough. I'm telling you most advanced things. These kind of things I don't teach in sessions. I'll simply go for and explain this mid, and then if this one up to this one only I'll explain. I don't explain this kind of logics. I'll just simply write 5 over there and I will finish that because I don't want to make them difficult. But here I'm trying to give you more advanced. If you don't want, I'll simply just go ahead as a normal class. That's it. Okay. So just whenever you practice, okay, just go ahead and practice that also. And then we'll go for okay, next one, which is like replace. Replace is the part of the text string based on the number of characters you specify with different text. Very simple. If you give it text, okay, and then like within the whole text, if you give start position and number of characters, okay, it will delete those characters and then it will replace the new text over there in that place. Okay, I do have a whole text. In that, if you give some start number and then number of characters, that part will be deleted and it will replace the new string in that particular place. I'll tell you how it works. Let's go and create a new measure. Replace. Replace, and then replace equal to, what is that? Then how we can do that? I want to make it like replace. Replace, and then like, okay, old text, and then my old text is Prasad, and then starting position will be like, okay, second position, and then afterwards I just need to delete 2 characters, and in that, okay, I want to keep it like, okay, some new text, which is like something like these things. I just need to replace it that position. Let me take this one, and then let me get that replaced over here. You can see from the second position of this particular name, okay, these 3, it removed 2 characters, only R and A, and SAD is there. R and A removed, and then at that place, okay, it's been given this full text over here, and then you can make it anything like that. So all those things will come into that place. This is what exactly replace does. Again here, what if I don't know, I want to remove only R and A. R, A, yes, I want to remove. I don't know where they are. I want to make it dynamically. I don't know where R, A, S, and they are. Okay, how many characters are there? I don't know. How we can do. Let us suppose that, okay, I know how many characters, but I don't know where to start. Okay, let's make like this. At second A, at second A, I want to make it replace with at here for the first A, it is going to like replace with that, but I want to replace for the second A, which is like fifth character. How? Again, that's going to be somewhat, okay, advanced concept. First you practice this thing, and then afterwards, okay, you practice that one also in your like practice session. Without writing this 5, how can you replace without using the 5 over there, without using like hard coding? Use whatever the logic that you can write. I want to replace at the rate for the second A. Obviously, yesterday we learned how to find the second A. What is the position of the second A? Yesterday we made it using find in find. So we use like how to get the second A. In that way, we'll go and learn these things. You know, like, okay, how to find the second year, right? Sure. Did you practice yesterday things?
Yes, yes.
Okay. In like in yesterday we discussed about how to find the second A using find. So that is the way that you'll do over here also. Like that is an advanced concept, real-time concept that we'll always look into, like this kind of. Never we get, okay, this kind of simple things. Very rare times only we'll get these simple kind of things. Most of the times we'll do like something extra, some other functions that we'll use inside, and then like we'll display these things. So we practice this basic things, and after that practice the advanced things also. then only you can write DAX logics easily. You'll be professional. Okay, so again we'll go for like mid over replace or repeat. Okay, repeat is also very interesting thing. We have we can have lot of like function uses about this. We'll discuss what is repeat. Let me create a new measure for that. Repeat. REPT. I'm sorry. REPT equal to REPT. And then I have like my text. And then I want to repeat it 3 times. What will be in my answer? And then I want to make it like repeat. I have Prasad, Prasad, Prasad 3 times. Whatever you give the text, that will repeat it those many times, how many you want to like give. So that is what repeat does. And then we have substitute. Substitute is one other function that we can do. Okay, what we've been discussed earlier, okay, that we can do from here. Replaces existing text with new text in a text string. Like just like replace, first substitute is something new. Okay, we'll look into that. Okay, substitute also replaces a text. Okay, so we'll go and check how it looks like, and then what's the functionality difference between replace and then substitute. Sub STI substitute and then like substitute and then text, old text, new text. There will be like 3 things that you need to like keep in mind. Okay, there will be a little bit confusion for you, what need to be done and then what need to be like okay. Okay. Okay, being written wrong, I think so. Just a minute. Okay, and then what we are trying to do that, okay, we've been missed out somewhere else. Okay, let me check it out where we missed out and then hey, we are getting that. Yeah, okay, this is what we need to give. So Prasad, okay, I do have Prasad. And then in the place of AD, I want to substitute that 77. So again, in the place of A, I want to place that 77. What it will do? You can see at every occurrence of okay that particular character, okay, it is replacing this one. So this is what exactly what it does. But I don't want to like okay for every occurrence I don't want to give that. So what I can do, I do have an instance number also which is optional, means how many time, which time okay you want to like at what instance like you want to like replace that one. I've been told that at first instance you want to replace that. So for the first instance only, whenever I find the A at the first time, I'll replace that with 7 7. But I want to replace that 7 7 at second occurrence. So you can see right now the second occurrence, and then I want to make it like this symbol. You can see right now. This is what we can do. Like earlier we discussed in the replace. Okay, this thing, same thing, but we achieved over here very easily. You don't want to like do a lot of math, but practice that one also in replace, how to find how to replace that thing for the second value for the second time. Yeah, also you can do that. Not a big difficult thing, but if you practice that one, you'll have like good command on this text functions. Okay, this is what like substitute. Whenever we want to like substitute a part of string with another part of strings, and then we do have optional like instance, but what instance that you want, like keep that one. Maybe if you have like 3 or 4 instances of the text string, which is A or here, and then if you want to like check for the second instance, and then if you want to replace that, then we can do that from here also. Okay, that's fine. And then like we'll go ahead and then check for trim means nothing but whenever we have like unnecessary spaces, that will trims and gives that. We'll check with that also. I'll create a measure for you and then trim. TRIM equal to, first of all I'll give that some PRA 1 2 3 4 SAT, being given 4 spaces between that. And then I want to make it like trim. I got too many spaces, but I don't want, I want only one space. Okay, so or else what I'll give it like P and P. And then press. I don't want to like make it too many spaces. I want to keep only one space. And obviously what we can do, we can write trim and bound it in quotations, that in brackets. Trim, what it will do, it will deletes unnecessary spaces, and then it will keep only a single space, so that you can see it will be like this. How many spaces that you write, okay, doesn't matter. Okay, so it will use the output in the same manner. So let me check this. I've been given a lot of unwanted spaces over here in the front. Doesn't take it. Nothing change will be happen, even because in the beginning, if you have any spaces, that will be like deleted. In between characters, if you have any spaces, it will keep only one space between them. Don't take all the spaces. This is what exactly trim does. Okay, and then we'll go for somewhat Unicare and Unicode. These things are very easy and then interesting things that you can do. Like using this, you can show some symbols in a text format. So go and check it that Unicare and Unicode, both are same. I'll go with like Unicare. Both are same. We'll use Unicare a lot. And then like 110/4. Let's sample will do something, and what it will shows. Will show you every Unicare logic will have like something that it will gives. You can find the Unifor codes, Unicare codes in like online also. You can check with them whatever you need. Okay, so based upon that, that will be like that kind of things you can get it. Okay, And then let's make it like I want like use this symbol before my name. And then if you want to add, okay, you can use directly add a unique like combine values or concatenate or something else, or else you can I'll use this ampersand, and then I can keep like press, you can see this is how it will be displayed. Want to keep some spaces, you can keep over here. This is how you can show a lot of things like unique char, okay, or whatever things are there are a lot of thousands and that will okay, symbols are there outside in Unicad. You can get them and then you can use them. Okay. So what, and then like we'll go into like deeper into like the existing concepts in the replace. Okay. How can you like replace the second A to at the rate of symbol? How can you do that? First thing. I can't hear your voice, Sharon. No, your voice is completely breaking. I can't hear anything that you're speaking. I can't hear you. It's breaking, Sharat. Okay, I don't know why. It's breaking like it's coming resound kind of thing. Okay. So not an issue. You can do this in your like practice session, and then you can get me the answer. Before going into this, okay, I'll give you another example also, which you need to work with the repeat. Okay. So let us suppose that I do have a phone number. Okay, something like this. Okay. So some thing like 78320 Let's make this thing kind of things, and then not like this one or else. Okay, maybe anything, just like anything like 1 2 3 4 5 6, or else what I'll do like 9 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 0. This is my phone number, and then I want to write it like this 9 and 0. So you'll see like this, right? Always you'll see like this. And whenever okay, the email address or like okay the account number, okay, the first letter and the last letter will be displayed. Then between all of them, the phone numbers will be like hidden in real time. So how you can show that? So this is how we use the text functions, and then we can create this. Okay. From this, you'll get the first character, and then afterwards you'll get the right character, and then like you'll take the middle part and then count how many of them are available. So those many access you will give, and then you will combine these three things that you can do in variables. Variables will be very easy to do this. I'll explain you how can you do this in variables. Because okay, you don't know how to use the variables, but I'll show you right now how to do the variables also. Same things here, okay, we can do it in variables. Anything that we write it, if you want to, if you have a lot of steps, then what we can do is we can split the steps, and then we can write it in the variables, and then afterwards in the final, we can add them all one together. That is what we can do right now. So I'll make a new measure. This will be something new and advanced thing. Okay, and then phone number. Okay, in that what I'll take it like I'll take some variables. You click alt and enter, then it will go to new line. Alt and enter. Hold the alt and enter, it will go to new line. Here every time you can give variable, and then something you want to write like okay, I'll write my number, and then I'll write it like number, and then I will give it is equal to, and here I want to write my number. 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 0. I can take it directly, but I want to use in variables so that it will be easy for me to use it later. Again, Alt Enter, variable. Here I want to like, okay, get my first character of that first, okay. FIST, first num, like first letter, LTR, whatever you can write. The names that you can write in the variables, you can write anything apart from the functions. Okay, you can't keep the function names as it is, but you can write something else. Okay, I'll write like first FIST LTR, something which I needed, which I can, anything you can write it. Just for remembrance, I'll write it like first letter FIST or LTR, something like that. And then I want to get my first letter from this number. How can I get? I'll get is left. And then I want to give my text. What is my text is? My number is my text. Okay, so I'll give my number. You can see when we write a variable, that variable will be displayed over here in the format of X. Okay, so here I got my variable. In that variable, I'll have my, in this variable, I'll have my number. Okay, so I'll use this, and then comma, number of characters I want. How many characters I want? I want 1 character. So simply I'll do that. So, and then when we want to see the output, then obviously we'll return. We need to write the return. If you write the return, and then if you write any variable, that will be displayed over here. So whenever you want the output, you will write over here like this. When you use variables, you need to write the return also. That is must and should. If you don't write the return, then obviously it will be wrong. And then after return, you need to write something. So that will be displayed. Whatever you write over here, that will be displayed. First of all, I'll write num, the upper variable, so you can see what is there in that particular num. Okay. So let me approve this. And I want to like get it over here, and then like I want to keep the phone number over here. Let's see. I do, first of all, in the num variable, I do have line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 0. Okay, so 10 characters. And then let me check with this. Right now you can see, okay, I've been given this variable, so I got this answer. So what if I give this variable? Control C. Just for to show you what will be the result of the second step, I'm trying to do that. If I do the second step, okay, my second step will gives me the 9. And then I'll write again one more variable, which is like variable LST last LTR. So I'm trying to get my last letter. Okay. So obviously is equal to write RIGHT, write of what I want to calculate, write of num I want to calculate. So again, I want to get my 1 character from the right side. Okay, that's it. And then I want like, okay, I want to show Control C, Control V. I want to see what's the output of this third variable. You can see third variable output is 0, which is like last character of this one. And then again, I'll enter variable. I want to find how many numbers are there between 9 and 0. That is what we need, right? Sharath, are you understanding what I'm trying to do?
Yes.
Just trying to do like, okay, I'm trying to like show you this output. Okay, I do have this one, but I want this one. So what we can do, first of all, I'm trying to get my 9 separately and the first letter separately, last letter separately. Here I'm taking this as a text, so I'm telling it is a letter. Okay, I know this is a number, but I'm taking it in quotations. Whenever I take it in the quotation, it will convert into text. Okay, so here, okay, here first number will be turned as first letter. So I'm trying to get the first letter, and then I'm trying to get the second letter, last letter. And after that, okay, I am trying to like find how many numbers in between them. I don't know, like maybe for all the mobile numbers, it will be like 10 only, but I don't know like how many between them. So what I'll do, I'll find the total length from them. From then I'll take 2 of them minus 2. Then obviously I'll get what are the available in middle of that particular string. Okay, that's what I'm trying to give. Length of, okay, that particular num. Okay, length of, okay, length num. I'm trying to give that. Okay, so obviously length of num tab. Okay, and then okay, again I pressed enter. I'm sorry. What I'll do, Control C, and then I'll show you. I'm showing you output every time. Okay, it's not mandated to write it every time. Just to make sure, okay, what we'll get. Okay, you can see the total length is like, okay, 10. What if I do -2? Because I know, like, I'm trying to separate first and last one. I need only between them. So obviously I'm giving -2. So I'll get 8 characters. So I find how many 8s are there available in that. Okay. So again, I'll come out here, Alt Enter, the variable, and then here I'll write like, okay, X repeat. I'm trying to repeat X those many times. So equal to, okay, rept, repeat. I'm using that. Then I want to repeat X those many times. How many times I want to repeat? I want to repeat like length of num. I do have like this one. So here we find 8. Okay, so 8 times I'm trying to repeat that. Got the point? So let us find what is the output of this particular step variable. I get, okay, 8x. So finally I got 8x. I do have my left number 9. I do have like right number thing, and then I want to repeat, like, add them. So we do have several ways to add them. Okay, but okay, we'll go one by one, and then like we'll find what are the ways that we can do. Like I'll last, okay, I'll tell you the easiest way. What would be that? Okay, my first clip. Else I'll let you know. First letter, last letter, and then length number. Okay, the next row. So what I'll do, I'll just write it first FIRST. Okay, FIR. Okay, this is my first letter, and then comma, maybe like LST. Okay, I'm not trying to write the comma. Like I'll just make it something after this one. Okay, comma, and then I want to make it like xrep. Okay, what is that? Xrep is there. So we can write it, okay, ampersand, and then like xrep, and then like ampersand, and then like LST, last rep, LST, last rep. You can simply like this, and then like whenever you keep ampersand, it will concatenate with these 3 values. Simple thing, if you keep ampersand, it will add these 3 values. That is the one step, easy step. Or else you can use, okay, concatenate 2 times, or else you can use combine values. But when you use combine values, you need to keep in mind that, okay, it will give some spaces or something else. So we need to do some other modifications while you use, okay, you need to decrease like 4 things over here, and then you need to like give the X as like delimiter over there, then you can find it. I'll explain you that one also. First, let me see what the X output is. You can see. Got the output? Sure. Got the output?
Yes, yes.
How many X are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you may write anything from here. Like, okay, I want to write, okay, some HHH also, not an issue. But it will give those many X's in between that. So we are making it dynamic. So this is somewhat advanced kind of things. Okay, people in the very first class, okay, they don't want to learn this kind of variable kind of things. But okay, it is obviously good to learn this kind of variable kind of things, and then like then only they can able to write, okay, complex and then like good scenarios. Got that?
Yes, yes.
Okay, that's fine. And then like I'll show you some tasks, and then you need to finish those tasks. Okay. I'll stop the recording and then I'll show you. Okay, or else not an issue.
Along with that,
हाँ हाँ हाँ